Hey family, how you guys doing today? Good, I hope. Welcome to Phie.Love Intuitive Conversations. Sending you all so much love. Yeah, today's been a bit of a hard day for me mentally. Been working through a lot, and it's like Spirit put me into a place of really deep introspection about a lot. And regardless, I was still am still pushed to be here with you and share, and hopefully also encourage a little bit of introspection within you, if you're willing. So today I've been pushed to talk about what does it mean to you to have? What are your ideas? What is your relationship with the idea of having? What are the emotions you tie to it? What are the thoughts that come to your mind when you think about having? And once you sat with that, how do you feel about the phrase happiness is an inside job? What does happiness is an inside job mean to you, and how does that relate as well to your idea of having? Is having to you a materialistic thing? Is it an internal thing? And if having is a materialistic thing to you, what is your limit? When do you decide that you have and you're happy? What is the limit to your having in your mind? What have you said? When I have this, when I'm at this amount of having, then I'm happy. I will be happy. I will be content. I'm going to feel and move around in the world like I've made it, and I'm going to be happy. If you look at the state of your mind and where it is today, do you think you'd be able to feel happy if you had nothing? Or if you realize that everything you own doesn't belong to you? If you pulled it all together, it belongs to the bank. If you pulled it all together, you're in a place of trying to get it to become yours, but you still have it around you. You're still not happy, or how do you relate to that? Would you still, if you woke up one day and realized that you have nothing, you don't own anything, you don't have anything according to your perception of what having is, would you still be able to smile? Would you still be able to crack a joke from a genuine place? What if all you had is yourself? What is happiness to you then? To me, not having would mean that I would need someone else on the outside of myself to help keep me alive without stealing, lying, cheating, robbing Jack to pay Paul. That would be not having for me. And in that state, would I still be in a position to give of myself when all I have is myself, to share and to give? would I be able to be happy and content in the idea that with myself to give, I can give to somebody who looks like they have more than I do, and walk away with a smile and contentment in my heart that I was able to help somebody, and not walk away with an uncontrollable or unconscious amount of anger, jealousy, resentment, envy towards that person, because seeing them live a certain way, asking me for help, in that same time, they don't realize that I see that in my idea of having, I don't have like they do. Does that mean now I become unhappy? Shouldn't I be happy regardless? Can I be happy regardless? Have you ever sat with yourself and asked yourself, have I attached my idea of happiness to materialistic things? Or have I never actually really sat down and considered what it internally means to me to be happy, to be content? What would need to happen within me to be happy? And is the happiness I hold so fickle that if I ended up one day with nothing, my life would be completely over? My internal idea of life and the external of it too, because now my external doesn't match who I'm comparing myself to in my idea of having and who has on the outside of me. So is happiness an inside job for you, or is it material? And if it's not something you've ever thought about before, if you're thinking about it now, where would you start with trying to separate the two and trying to get the two to exist independently within you and in your world? And maybe, are the people that you hang around a form of peer pressure? Are they people who make you fear that if you had less than them, if you looked like you had less, or if you did have less, they wouldn't be around you, or they would shun you? Is that a fear you have? And if so, would you reconsider that you're unconsciously putting yourself in stress because of a peer pressure due to an insecurity you have within yourself, and an imbalance in where you place the importance on your happiness and what it means to you? Something to think about, right? Well, I'm pretty drained for energy today. So I'm going to end the talk there, but I will pull one card. And I'm human. Sometimes I will also be tired, but I will always try to be here. I like being here. I'm gonna pull one card from the Ask Your Guides, okay, and see what Spirit has to support our conversation, or something support anybody who's watching this video that may need to. Sorry, it's the dog scratching. Bo. It's the dog scratching himself. Or as a support for anybody who might be watching this video and need a nudge in a certain direction, and they come across this and it's just for them. Okay, let's see. Oh, the card Shadow has come out from the Divine Healers. Okay, let's see what the book has to say regarding shadow. Number 25. Anger, vengeance, violation, spite. Although no one likes to admit it, we all have our dark sides and shadows, those less than flattering facets of our personality that take delight in abusing and shaming others and wielding power in the most unfair ways. Whether it's the condescending remark to the slow-moving grocery bagger at the supermarket, the aggressive hand gesture directed towards the meandering driver on the road, or the belittling comment made to your uncooperative child. Many of us are guilty of hurting or deriding others at some time. Or deriding others at some times. Your divine healers are present now to help you witness your shadow. Lovingly make you aware that it's actually contempt for yourself and your vulnerability that fuels such hostility towards others. These gentle but powerful higher forces surround you in love and urge you to accept and embrace your weaker aspects. Rather than harshly rejecting yourself by attacking those aspects in others, ease up and be more tolerant of yourself. If you do so, these shadows will give way to light and healing. Your divine healer's message: ask for help and accept your light. I think that supports our conversation beautifully. Not having can put us into some nasty spaces with not wanting to accept certain issues within ourselves and want to constantly point them out in the next person and belittle them to make ourselves feel a little better, right? It's not nice, but it is a human thing. And once we're aware, I guess we can know better and do better. Yes? So, family, I wish you a lovely rest of the day, evening, whichever side of the world you are. And I hope this video finds you well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.